Hey guys, Ray Deuce here in Texas. Just going to give you a little bit of our travel vlog. Listen, this is Fernland Historical Park. Y'all can look it up. But I found this place so fascinating. You know, every town, every city has some type of a historical marker to it, has something to it. And I love finding them in different cities, and different little towns. You know what? I'm going to put a challenge out there, you guys. Look at your hometown where you're in right now, or city. Yeah, I apologize for the wind. I don't have a filter on this. See what you can't find historical in your area. You may find it fascinating as much as I do. When I was sitting and say, I know you guys will find it historical fascinating because y'all like to watch the videos, and I like making them. Yeah, I'm going to try to hold the camera as steady as I can. Sorry. And don't start saying stuff like spirits. What can we see? Now, they usually give tours, but I'm coming on a Sunday where they're not doing them, because usually this is unlocked. And somebody's walking through here showing you stuff. Oh, this was somebody's house. And I wish it was open. That's an old sewing machine in the back there. I don't know if you can see it from the glare. Wood floors. Again, I came on a Sunday where it's closed. This is another one of the historical buildings they had in this area. There's our logo. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all do some guessing on this. That's a wagon. Yes. But what do you think the purpose of this wagon was? Oh yeah, option, haul stuff with. Yeah. Sometimes it was used for hauling hay. That's what they'd fed the horses and cows with. Most of the time, it was used for a funeral procession. That's what they would put the bodies on. That was a hearse. We're talking about the 1700s here, people. Now we're going to the real historical part of Texas here. That's right, log cabin. There's a historical tag on this. Oh yeah, can you see the chimney? I want to walk on the grass. I don't like doing this, but they're saying you can in this area because you got to get to some of the landmarkers to read them. So this is allowed, but don't walk on the grass in your historical parks if they're not allowed to do it. Okay, guys? Let's respect everybody. Okay, I'll read this for you guys because I know it's hard to see with all the markings it got on it. The chimney was made possible by generous donation by Mary Ann and Tommy Metcalf, 2011, constructed by Wayne Tesbury. So they redid it. Once you look at the how they did a roofing back then. It's wood shingles. worry, I'll go around to the front. I'm trying to show you guys the contrast on this. Historically, I don't know if that was a real doorknob or not. Okay, so on the front of it, it is the Crane family cabin. If you want to read it, I'll let you guys pause the video at this moment and y'all can read through it. Workbench. I'm going to zip you guys to the barn. Yeah. Do you see that over there in the corner? That was their modern day bathtub. That's where they bathed at. That white container in the back, it has the pole beside it. Yeah, that's how they churn the butter with. Hecho la manquita. I love those tables. Pan a little bit up further that way. And that's the bed. Now flip you guys up. Yeah, where y'all see the light coming through? Yeah, that's where the rain comes through as well. These old places just fascinate me. Look, somebody decided to donate a baseball. Now, that's the chimney that we were looking at on the outside. Do you see the pot? I'm sorry for me shaking. The pot right there is what they would actually cook with. That's regular, just chopping table. I'll get you guys a little bit further back so y'all can see it better. And historically, here in Texas, we'd always have a dinner bell, no matter how you're at in the country. You knew that somebody was time to eat when you heard that. The historical name of that is called the Crane Cabin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk so you guys can get a full shot of it. And I'm going to try to hold my hand steady. I appreciate you guys being patient with me about how unsteady my hand is. I am an old man. Okay. Y'all ready? Blacksmith Town. No, if that was a cage somebody in, it would have a top on it. That's what they hauled stuff with. Same as this over here. That wasn't to capture no one. It's to haul stuff with. Now, that is one of our Texas saws. One of the originals. Could you imagine having to take that out to go saw down a tree out in the forest? Yeah, that's what they used to have to do. Again, this is Blacksmith. I'm going to zip you guys to the bars here. Excuse the sudden movements. Yes, that right there was for the mule. The harness to pull the either the wagon or the plow with. Beside that was their modern day saddle. Amazing, I know. All right. That right down over there is a sharpening stone. Okay. Then you have the shovels and all the other techniques they had to use back then. All the modern conveniences. That right there is, both of those were hooks back there in the back corner. One's for hay, and the one smaller behind it, I forget what they called it. It's for hay, but a different one, and the other one's for trees as well. They had a combination with how they would use it for. Sickle. I'm pretty sure some of y'all even know what these are, because y'all have used them as well. That's how they would cut down the hay, so they could put them in there, up in the barns. Again, this the historical significance of your area is what I love. So when they wanted to go travel places, you know what that is, right, guys? That's right. That is a boat, equivalent to kayak, canoe. Yeah, that's what they would use to dredge it out with the horses. The old days of having to use a sawmill. Oh yeah. If that nail would come off, this whole thing would cut off and cut my finger. Not just joking. But no, sawmill. That's how they would cut the lumber back then. They'd have it on a grinder. Sorry for flipping you guys around, but that's what they would use to put it on as well. That right there is for tilling up the ground so they can plant their seeds in. Oh, I know. I like to take one of those home too. You know how much you could boil outside for a crawfish bowl? A lot of ours was always about cutting timber, and the plows. Yeah, as the bench. It's not workable now, but you'd sit here and you would move this one over there, and that would move the saw on that side over there on some of them. I'm sorry about being sporadic with the video again. I have no idea what that is. But if you do, leave a comment. And if you're lying, I'm going to make sure that you're telling me the truth about what you think this is. And you know what? If you want to Google it, and then leave a comment about what it is. That'd be awesome. I even give you some help by giving you to make what it has on it. Oh, I'm not going to Google it. I'm going to leave that up for you guys to figure it out. Back in the day, the old grinding gear. Okay. You know, I told you guys it's blacksmith, right? So, here is your fire. Here is your forge. Here is where you would make your fire. Okay? Not realistic, because there should have been a fire pit on that side. But they did one thing historically correct. That's the forge, the bilge, I believe it is called. Yeah, that's leather. What they would do is, over there, the man would stand to push down on this. And as he would push down on it, that would push air into the fire to make it more intense. I'm going to get a little bit further back so you guys can see it better. Guys, oh man, it's at 15-minute mark. I know you guys are getting bored. I'll go ahead and end it here. There's so much more over here I can show you guys. I may do a second video because, again, I don't want you guys getting bored. Anyway, this is Ray Davis from Texas. Thank you for coming and watching my little travel show here. I do appreciate you guys, and remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can know when I do my next video. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.